In this episode, we explore a park closer to home.
It is 4:20 in the morning and we are going to Pilanesberg.
The Pilanesberg is a brief 2.5-hour drive from Johannesburg, skirting the Malotto mountains, through Rustenburg and onward to the Pilanesberg. We entered the park through the Bakubang gate at the southern end of the park and immediately were surrounded by amazing scenery. The Pilanesberg National Park is located in an ancient eroded volcanic crater, all that remains of a massive volcano erupting 2 billion years ago. The many millions of years have eroded the formerly mighty volcano into multiple hills that ring the park. Our first stop was at the Lenghai Dam, where a multitude of white-breasted cormorants, pied kingfishers, and some hippos were waiting for us. It is always enjoyable to watch pied kingfishers as they hover over the water before diving to catch fish. Most people know the Pilanesberg as a Big Five park, where you can go to see large herbivores and everybody's favorite exciting large predators, including some unusual animals like brown hyena. But it is also a great location for birding. The park boasts a great deal of biodiversity due to the varying biomes within the park. The western edge is drier, while the eastern edge is wetter, and the changes in altitude throughout the park also create a variety of habitats, from savanna and bushveld to grasslands and arid hilltops. Another positive for photographers is that the hills provide a beautiful backdrop for birds perched in the treetops, allowing you to frame your subject without it being silhouetted against the bright sky. One of the common LBJs we saw was the Mariko flycatcher, which catches insects on the ground. We identified over 60 species of birds during the day and saw many more which we could not identify. As always, if we have made any mistakes identifying birds, please correct us in the comments. We quickly moved on to the bird hide at Lenghai Dam and soaked in the morning rays for a bit and enjoyed the last few gentle moments of morning light. We watched the African darters, sometimes called snakebirds for their long serpentine necks, drying their wings in the sun. After that, we decided to head through to the Chikudu Loop and stopped at the Malotto Dam hide. The dirt roads in the reserve are not in the best condition, but the tar roads are not much better, so make sure to go slowly and enjoy the lovely scenery around you. For lunch, we stopped at the Pilanesberg Centre, where one can buy curios and enjoy a meal while gazing upon a little waterhole. Although we had packed some snacks in the car, you are not allowed to picnic at the waterhole tables, but we were more than happy to support the reasonably priced restaurant. There is a salt lick alongside the waterhole, and many large herbivores came to visit, such as impala and zebra. We were visited by a noisy bunch of guinea fowl foraging in the lovely green grass to the side. After lunch, we decided to explore the Northwestern loop, where we had some luck finding larger mammals, including this craggy old elephant. The route was alive with the calls of many rufous-snaped larks, who punctuate their distinctive songs with wing claps. We also went up the Lenghai Loop and gazed down from the viewpoint atop a hill. From the viewpoints, you can see a large swath of the Pilanesberg and see how the different geologies affect the plant growth. At the top of the mountain, we were pleasantly surprised by another lifer, the Amur falcon. But we quickly realized that it wasn't a particularly special sighting, as there was a falcon in almost every tree at the top of the hill. According to Roberts, this gregarious species flies for 3 or 4 days non-stop across the Indian Ocean from Asia, and thousands gather in communal roost trees. We followed the Malotto Drive loop into the northwestern side of the park and were finally rewarded with sightings of some larger mammals: red hartebeest, wildebeest, and zebra. The roads further from the center tend to be rather narrow and winding, and it's sometimes difficult to get past other vehicles, so be careful on the blind corners. Overall, the Pilanesberg is a lovely reserve to visit. Being a Big 5 reserve, it will always surprise you. And it is big enough that you need multiple days to explore every road and experience every loop at different times of day. We hope you enjoyed this short video of our day trip to the Pilanesberg. Please like and subscribe to help us with the algorithm. And check out our Instagram and Facebook page.